We're on. Okay. This is a point that I wanted to share. In case you guys didn't know that we're in a war. Spiritual warfare is what we're dealing with. A lot of people might not be aware of it, but if you take the time out to pay attention to the things that are taking place around you, like within your body, family members, at the job, in your neighborhoods, you'll be able to understand and realize that this is spiritual warfare out here. Now, being in a war, we have to keep in mind that the only way that you're going to be able to overcome a spiritual war is coming back to your first true love and getting yourself in alignment and anchored in Yahweh, God, the all-powerful one, the omnipotent one, the omniscient, and the omnipresent, Yahweh. Now, a lot of people like to be out here getting drawn into practices and reading different books and taking on other practices from different religions that may work for them and that may be their beliefs. But if you are called by God's name and us being God's people, we know that what works for others is not going to work for us, right? But what I really wanted to come on here and say is that in order for us to be able to overcome spiritual warfare, we have to return back to the Father. He is the omnipresent one, and he is the only one that can overcome and basically overrule, overpower the spirits and the principalities that are taking place in this world that we live in. And it even says it in Ephesians 6:10-12. It reads, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, though. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness in this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places." The more that we come to realization of that we are in this world but not of this world, and this is a spiritual world that we live in, the more you will realize that we can only overcome with God.